Air Canada is set to buy Transat in a deal valued at $520 million. The two companies had about a month to hammer out the deal after announcing they entered negotiations in May. For more on this, we're joined by Hayley Woodin with Business in Vancouver. So, Hayley, what are some of the key takeaways and elements of the plan that they hashed out?
Well, one of the key takeaways is that the plan moving forward for Air Canada is to keep both brands completely separate. So you're not going to see Air Transat or that brand disappearing anytime soon. That, of course, is if this deal gets the necessary approvals it needs. We have confirmation that Air Canada plans on buying Air Transat for $13 a share. That values the company at about $520 million, as you mentioned. But it still faces regulatory approval, and shareholders at both companies still need to give the deal a green light. But big news in the aviation space, and follows very closely on the heels of WestJet being acquired as well.
That's right. And another story we want to ask you about this morning is high cannabis use being highlighted in this year's UN World Drug Report. So what are some of the highlights there?
It shows that the percentage of Canadians using or consuming cannabis has skyrocketed in recent years. So if we're looking at Canadians above the age of 15, those using cannabis, the percentage of those using cannabis rose 62% between 2011 and 2017, meaning that in 2017, about 15% of the Canadian population were consuming the drug. Two big reasons for this is noted in the UN report. One is a decrease in the perception of risk around using cannabis, and the other, of course, is a national conversation in Canada about legalizing recreational marijuana.
Yeah, certainly interesting to see how legalization impacts the use of cannabis in this country. Thanks very much. That's Hayley Woodin with Business in Vancouver.
Thanks, Neetu.